I make my own decisions, boy. What do you do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu, and I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. While you stunting on the block, you can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star, cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail, cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in the cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.
6 days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but 1 day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis. It's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Today, a good one in store here between the Atlanta Falcons and the Indianapolis Colts. On one sideline, look at the head coach of the visiting Falcons. These guys 6-2 over the last 2 months of play. Across the field, that's Shane Steichen, coach of the Colts. Inside, also a favorite in their conference, so a possible Super Bowl preview taking place here. With my buddy Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. This is Rigoberto Sanchez to get us started. And here we go from Indy. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So out have the Falcons for their first possession. And they're brought out by the 8th pick in the 2024 draft. Out of your alma mater, the University of Washington, Michael Penix Jr.
The former Husky got a 3-start audition to end his rookie season. Kate, and those results, well, as you'd expect, were a little mix. Some highlight reel making throws and some opportunities to learn from as well. But now the 8th pick, he's going to get the ball in his hands, running his own team.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win.
At the 31-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Penix. Throwing the out route complete. And he will be stopped now, but what to like about that effort?
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Going right side, Robinson with it. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Staying with Robinson. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. From the 39. The quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Penix here from the gun. That one's caught by Mooney. It's a 24-yard catch, and it gives them the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down from the red zone. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Again, Penix to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Algier is in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. So now the Colts getting their first opportunity on offense in this game. And bringing them out, one of the league's most tooled-up quarterbacks, Brock. He's trying to reach a new ceiling here in year 3. Anthony Richardson.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss. He was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week. And neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Taylor again. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They go again with Taylor. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go, set, go.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Now hang on. Looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now.
Here we go, here we go.
Richardson to throw again. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals.
And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts finish off their opening drive. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Colts start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. McLeod now returning it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And they haven't been shy about looking his way in the passing game, have they? You can see that so far this season, he's currently leading all running backs in receiving yards. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Penix working from the gun. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To the air with Penix. Oh, he's in trouble. He'll go down. The Colts got it. And the defense comes gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Indianapolis offense headed out for their second drive of the game. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
Going with the screen to Taylor. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
On the move, headed right. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Jalen Walker firing over to take him down.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Connecting on the slant. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. 1st and 10 from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play action, it's Richardson. He sends this one to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Finds a seam down the middle. Nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Kid, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, right? That entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. I mean, you appreciate great safety like that.
So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
3rd and 1.
On the set.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Here we go, here we go.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Richardson on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop her at the line. No gain.
That may not look like much, but that is a confidence builder for quarterback and offensive line in particular. When you know you can push the pile on 3rd down on a sneak and get a 1st down, you may have to come back to that in a bigger moment in this one later.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. Didn't do it there.
This throw is caught. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Come on. Set.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And he has the Indianapolis. Touchdown! The Colts take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
Falcons 7.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And he is the NFL leader in rushing yards as we work through November. He's hoping an excellent season can continue as such here. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. To the ground by Kaiser White.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. From the 32, buying some time right. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. First down throw here from Richardson. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball, when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same with the QB.
He manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
It's a gain of 3.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Looking from the gun, it's Richardson. He lofts it deep right side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Colts are ready for the punt. Deep for the Falcons, Ray McLeod. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Here's the Falcon offense headed out.
At their own 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective. You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They do go for it. It's Penix. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it.
Liking 18.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Caught by Washington, left side. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Couldn't find a completion on first down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to the air, it's Richardson. Setting up the running back screen. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Richardson now, 3rd and 2. Short pass brought in. They get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Richardson will do it himself. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Brings up 2nd.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
11-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slipping quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 13-point lead. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
Colts 21. Falcons 7.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. On the shotgun, Penix escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Penix is going to throw again. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Penix here from the gun. That's him on a quick hitter. Oh, the football's loose. Oh, the Colts got to it first. Well, he was fighting off the defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand? good. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Throwing now on first down. Penix. It's into the hands of Mooney. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It's a gain of 10.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he'll go down here at the 16. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
At the full 16-yard line.
It's Penix yet again. That's Donnie by Mooney. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a first and goal. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Again, Penix to the air. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 1-score game before halftime. Coup with the extra point. And the Falcons check the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Falcons 14.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. The Colts offense getting one final possession here in the half. They're up by 7. We'll see if they choose to just rest on that going into halftime. To the air on this first down, Richardson. Right side, this is caught by Taylor. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From the 43. It's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 from the 41.
At the 41-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Here we go.
Throwing again, Richardson. Completed to his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. The kick by Ryland is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. It's Week 10, Veterans Day coming up on Tuesday, by the way. We salute all the brave men and women who keep our country safe. This one's for you. Here we go with the highlights. And it's the second-year quarterback, Bo Nix. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Broncos had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. And here's a look at the rest of the action that's going on, the risers and the fallers around the NFL here in Week 10. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Khalil Herbert on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Shane Steichen getting his Colts offense ready to go for a new series. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Start on the ground. Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Getting out to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And he even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Richardson on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Throw right side finds Pittman. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Taylor now up the middle. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that run stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
As a corner in this league, oh, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
2nd and 10 now. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. That is Jalen Walker. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Penix on first down. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
On 2nd down, Robinson has a lane inside the 25. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons start the second half with some needed points. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown! Extra point by Coons, up and good. And the Falcons cut it to a field goal game.
Falcons 21. Bradley Pinion set.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's Herbert on the return. Juke the defender. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Braun starts with an option, right side. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Big slant taken in by Pittman. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Stays in. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
As a QB, you know, you go empty, it is high alert for you and your offensive line. But it's also a dream come true for a linebacker, especially one as savvy as this guy, to get that down.
Richardson fumbled it. And the Falcons scoop it up. 40. Hits the 20. And Atlanta will return it for a touchdown. The Falcons capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. A great return out of him, makes a great play into one of our game's biggest highlights with that touchdown.
Yeah, some serious running back skills right there for a linebacker who doesn't get too many chances to show out like that. The only time we normally see him at top speed, Kate, is when he's running down a ball carrier. But to put that ball in his hands wasn't going to be denied.
Here's Herbert on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Colts offense set to head out. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Get this out quickly to Mitchell. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen, play goes nowhere.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He gets it again to Mitchell. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Richardson to throw. That's completed right side. Gets it to the 15. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 3rd quarter lead. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Colts push their lead to 3.
31. Falcons 28.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff.
To kick off for Indianapolis.
McLeod now returning it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. With Robinson to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Here's 2nd and 11. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Penix here from the gun. He puts everything behind this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And no look on his first look of the game. And now a 4th down staring right at him. He gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Colts and receiver Michael Pittman Jr. out and ready for their next series. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Hits his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. To throw, Richardson. Rolling left, buying some time. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. So out now comes the punter. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. Feels this clean at the 30. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, here's Penix. It's his back, it's Robinson. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the shotgun, Penix. And he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That swatted away, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. He cuts it back, and he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Who with the extra point. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's Gould on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Colts ready to take the field. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. First down throw here from Richardson. As it's thrown to again, it's Pittman. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. It's a gain of 5. That brings up 2nd down.
Ready.
From the gun, Taylor. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Taylor going downfield, it's caught. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown, his 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts push their lead to 3.
Falcons 35.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff.
To kick off for Indianapolis.
McLeod now returning it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 28. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on to a well-placed hit like that one.
3rd down, it's Penix. Completed over the middle. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is he got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
A solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Pick up a 5 on that play, and the Falcons will have a first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Another carry for Robinson. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Penix working from the gun. This throw is caught. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 4th quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead.
42, Colts 38. Bradley Pinion set
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's Gould on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Colts and receiver Michael Pittman Jr. out and ready for their next series. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Here's a handoff for Taylor. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To the air on this 1st down, Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So 2nd down coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure. And what that does, and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down.
Sanchez on the punt for the Colts.
He has it at the 13. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
2nd and 8. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He's back to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Richardson now on 1st and 10. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back with a pick 6. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
Here's Gould on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Gould on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. After the pick, Richardson back to the air. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down at the 30.
Here's 2nd and 2. Connecting on a slant. 35 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
It's a gain of 30.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate. They stretch you vertically, and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. But you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, and you become dangerous.
Stepping up, and he's going to run. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts at a 2-score deficit. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He calls his own number again. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now pause as we attend to an injured player, and you could hear the stadium take a collective breath. It's their quarterback, Anthony Richardson, who's in need of some assistance. First throw for the backup now. This one's caught. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
Complete to Adonai Mitchell. That's a gain of 6.
Throwing now.
3rd and 1.
And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails. And the Falcons cover up the kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, you'll buckle it up.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second.
Brings up 2nd down at the 45-yard line.
Robinson again here on 2nd. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Staying with Robinson. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a 1st down. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for my partner, Brock Hewitt, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say so long from Indy.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king, I told you. Hop in and let the journey begin. Straight and shiny face, let you suffer for all his face. So full of face, I just wanna get it up and down. We're moving on around, we're going up and down. We're moving on around. I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes out. like him, I wanna be like him. Forget about that, hands up in the sky, and we keep getting a magic down, that you cannot deny.
A glowing light, keep shining bright. I cannot wait to get inside. Still out of sight, where we wanna go. Up and down, we're moving on around. We're going up and down, we're moving on around.
I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator.
He's got tattoos, he's bad news. Yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like you cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming. Guns and Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud. Put him up in a PJ Hill, still trying to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Yeah, everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud. Put him up in a PJ Hill, still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud. Put him up in a PJ Hill, still trying to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when it was stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever, before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than my 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what am I doing?
Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time.
Yeah. It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
I just wanna rock. Body out of y'all.
Damn. Damn.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No ties, side up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high.
Damn.
1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
I see you from across the room.